Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. Today we are in beautiful Munich in Germany with the all new generation Mercedes Benz CLA coupe. So in today's video I will take it for a drive and show you the characteristics of this car. It is a new generation, so it has the newest technology including the MBUX, but this one is refined and it now can recognize different voices. So let's first start with the front of the car. So this specific model doesn't have the AMG package, but you can clearly see the new design lines, just like the CLS. So with the increased track width and the lower center, this car is more able to go around the corners in a very agile way. And that's what I will show you later on in the video as we get out of the city of München. This is the CLA250 4MATIC. And the front goes beautiful into the side of the car, and you can already see the beautiful coupe line is just lovely, and that's what makes this CLA one of the most appealing cars of Mercedes-Benz. You can also see from the door that it is frameless. The AMG package will make it a little bit more aggressive with side skirts, but you will see that in my other video, also here in München. It has increased a few centimeters, 8 centimeters in total and 5 centimeters in the wheelbase. I really love this line with the frameless doors, as you can see. And it has gorgeous rims, dual spoke, 225/40 19-inch. So that brings us over to the rear of the car, and here you can immediately see some CLS characteristics. It has a very horizontal tail light, which is beautiful, and the side of the car doesn't have a lot of lines to make the front and the rear stand out. I really like the very curvy rear with the CLA250 emblem on the left side and the 4MATIC emblem on the other side. It has very horizontal tail lights, and with this Jupiter red color it really is stunning. And keep in mind, this isn't the AMG package, so they did a great job on the design. So let's have a look at the trunk space. I will just press the Mercedes door on the top and there it opens. And it definitely has a large trunk area with 470 liters of trunk capacity. It does have a lower area where you can put some additional groceries. And because it's a coupe, it also has some downsides. It has a lower ceiling, less easy to put stuff inside. So let's close it. So let's take a seat behind the driver's position. And I can tell you, compared to the predecessor CLA, this really improved. In terms of headspace, I'm touching the roof, but it's significantly better than the predecessor. And especially here in the leg space. The driver's seat is in my position and I have like 4 centimeters left. It has a pretty low center tunnel, so you can also fit someone in the middle. It doesn't have storage space here in the center, but you can actually access the trunk via the rear seats. So it really improved. It's wider, longer, and now it's time to have a look at the interior in front of me and to take this car for a drive here in the beautiful city of München. Let's have a look at what's under the bonnet of this CLA250 petrol engine. It produces 224 horsepower and it goes from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 6.5 seconds. A very refined engine. So let's take it for a drive. So let's take the CLA for a drive. Let's put on the seatbelt. And I will just press the button for the electronics to work. It has two digital screens, both are 10.25 inch. And you might think this is the same MBUX system as the A-Class, but that's not true. It developed. So let's start the engine. Let's go. I will just put it into drive with the gear changer behind the steering wheel. As you already can see, it has a great interior, a lot of options, nice whitish color. So I just press the button. Then the full digital screen will show you the navigation system. And the larger navigation system is very handy. It also zooms out as you drive faster than 20 kilometers an hour. You don't have to look at the center console anymore for the navigation system. You can keep your attention on the road. And as you can see, the camera activates because it is telling me to go straight ahead, and it also shows with the arrows. The actual camera is here behind the rear mirror. So on every corner and roundabout it shows you where to go. So let's deactivate the navigation system here in the center, and we will now focus on the center console infotainment system. So as you can see, it's telling me to take a right turn. In 100 meters. So very easy to operate this car, also in a large city like Munich. And as I mentioned, this is the CLA250 with 224 horsepower. So that's a lot and enough for a city drive. And because this is a petrol engine, you can't really hear it. It's so smooth and silent. And I really like the interior. It's not the AMG package, it's called the Progressive. And it has the turbo style air vents, just like in the other coupe models like the CLS and probably the new GLE coupe. It has beautiful wood trim and the seat adjustments. As soon as I approach another car within a meter, the camera will activate and I can confirm by pressing the touchpad. Now it shows the front camera. It also has the side cameras, the rear camera in 180 degrees, rear camera, and the front camera in 180 degrees. So it is made easier to maneuver around. It also has the parking assistance, so if I press the park button, it will detect parking spots. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help you?
What do you think about BMW?
They're nice. I like seeing them through my rear view mirror.
And speaking of such, I remember that the predecessor, it was quite difficult to look through the rear mirror. The rear window is kind of tiny due to the coupe line, but in this generation it really changed. The pillars aren't that massive as they used to be, so it now is clearer. You can see through the rear mirrors. You also notice it in the headroom in the back seats. I like the side mirror, how it sticks out just like the COS for better aerodynamics. So finally we are out of the city of Munich. It's very crowded and only go on the highway. It really cruises over the road. It has a great suspension. It's not the AMG model, so it's not that stiff. Actually very comfortable. It has 350 Newton meters of torque. That's a lot for a 2-liter petrol engine. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help you?
Change the ambient lighting into blue.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
So, really advanced. Also the turbo style air vents are illuminated. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help you?
What is the weather like?
Currently it is cloudy in Untitled with a temperature of 9 degrees.
Okay, so you can see this MBUX system really works great. I will press the home button and swipe to the right to the styles and display. It's currently in classic, but I will change it to sport. Now the gauges are in orange. I can also change it to progressive in red. You can also change the left part of the gauges, including the center and the right part, and also understated. What the understated display tries to do is give you a minimal information, so only the speed and time. With the right part you can change the infotainment system with the touchpad. You can also change the complete design of the infotainment system. When you go one more down, you will get to the themes. You have the comfort theme, so trip, the sport experience theme, so I will press the lounge theme, and now you have the music on this side and the Distronic Plus on the left, which keeps a safe distance with the car in front of us. It also has a steering assist, so right now it's steering for itself, and the active lane keeping assist with these cameras behind the rear mirror. It's accelerating for itself. I will just increase the speed to 140, and now it's keeping a safe distance of 50 meters. So driving in the city and party on the highway, I get a combined consumption of 8.8 liters per 100 kilometers. But I have to say that's mainly the city. A lot of storage space for the passenger, as well as here in the center console. And guys, stay tuned for the other videos. It will be even more in depth with the AMG line and the Edition. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching MercBenzKing. Bye bye guys. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you like this video and stay tuned for more. Bye bye.